into the upper 20s. So that's a slight warm up from yesterday, more sunshine. I do think thawing is going to take shape across much of the tri-state for a good portion of the day, just because we will see a good amount of sunshine, and temperatures, even though they're not going to be above freezing, they're going to get close to that range. Winds coming out of the west at about 7 miles per hour. Now tonight, we start to see those changes. Temperatures aren't going to fall as much. We've got winds staying out of the west, but we'll take a slight shift out of the south. But what we're primarily going to be dealing with is cloud cover, and then we will start to move in snowfall before daybreak, primarily in our far western communities. I don't think it's going to impact us across Evansville and off to the east until later in the morning. All right, that threat day is in effect for your Friday. We've been talking about this over the last several days, so you should be prepared for what's coming our way, accumulating snowfall. Thankfully, it is just snow. We're not talking about ice, freezing rain, sleet. It is just going to be a snow event, and that is going to cause travel impacts because we could see several inches coming with this system. Here is the setup. We've got cold air in place here in the tri-state, and then as we look to the south and west, we've got a low, and it is going to gain a lot of Gulf moisture. And you know, we do see a lot of significant weather systems as that moisture from the Gulf pushes in. It's going to be similar. And we did see that with the last system, but we are on the colder end of this specific system that's going to be coming through, primarily while we're going to be dealing with snowfall. Additional accumulations on top of what we already have. And folks, we could see several inches across the tri-state. It's not just going to be a light dusting for us. Travel impacts definitely for your Friday. So if you don't have to get out, don't get on the roads. Don't even bother with it. By Saturday, I do think we'll see some improvements out there, but just know we're likely going to see freezing temperatures through your Saturday, but we will get some sunshine in there. All right, here we are, 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday, starting to see the beginning phases of this snowfall. I do think between about 5 to about 7, we'll start pushing this into the far west. And then by mid to late morning, it'll cover a good portion of the tri-state. Now, you'll notice this system is blanketing a good portion of our area. So I do think we will see similar accumulations across the tri-state. It's not going to be as drastic as the last system we did see Sunday and into Monday. Continuing to see this through the lunch hour. And then by the time we get to about 3, 4 o'clock, we're going to start wrapping it up. I do think there's still going to be a good portion of us to the east dealing with the snowfall, and then possibly some lingering flurries into the evening hours. But by Friday night, this system should be far off to the east, and we will be working on drying out. Still cloud cover overnight, and then we begin to move in some sunshine over the weekend. As far as accumulations, like I said, we're looking at 2 to 5 inches. You know, we have put out some snowfall totals that have kind of showed differences across the tri-state, but as we get more model data in, it's actually pushing more snowfall to the north. And I do think there's still a good opportunity where some of us along the Ohio River could see up to 4, potentially 5 inches. This is a snow system that's going to blanket the entire tri-state, so everyone does have the potential of seeing a couple, potentially up to several inches of snow. Threat day in effect, so don't get out on the roads if you don't have to. Saturday and Sunday, we are seeing sunshine. Temperatures are going to be in those low to mid 30s. Then we're watching for a little clipper on Monday that could bring us some light snow. Temperatures stay below freezing Tuesday and Wednesday.